award for favorite new show, I think would go to No Surprise, to this amazing, beautiful restoration reminds me of Michaela of the 64 days.
Thank you.
Hello, peeps. I'm Michaela, Lance's daughter, and I just wanted to take a minute to say a couple things, which is speaking to the CITROEN community where I grew up here. So my first CITROEN Rendezvous, I was 1977, and then 44, so it's been a while. But I wanted to say that the cabriolet that we own together, my dad and I, was a dream of his for a very long time, maybe before I existed. And it was interrupted by a divorce. But when he acquired the car in 1978, he told me, Michaela, this car is half yours. So I owned a car long before I could ever drive. And I was quite proud of it. In the subsequent years, it has been in storage. Various places, many different garages where my dad swapped work for storage. And then hugely, gratefully, in a barn that my mama did. My dad's second wife bought for him, where it lived until 3 years ago, when I finally saved up enough money to start the renovation, and we got it to Dave Burnham. So I wanted to say it's been a group effort. It is not two of us. It's not even the family. It's the whole CITROEN family. And I wanted to thank the people that have been intimately involved by giving everyone champagne, which is not cold, so that you do not have to share it. So I have my little list, bear with me. All right. My first thank you is to my dad for sharing his CITROEN love with me, bringing me up in this community, and to my Mama Jay for supporting us in our lunacy along the way. Secondly is to Dave and Jamie Burnham. To Dave for being the general manager of this renovation. I don't know how he has time to get work done because he's constantly emailing us, taking photos, tracking down parts, doing research, and of course accounting. To Jamie too for her patience, and I'm sure not seeing Dave for quite some time now. So I have champagne for you guys.
That's good.
To Carter and Gabrielle, who I'm sure also have never seen much of each other. both of them for the details and research, the focus and attention to all of the itty-bitty bits and pieces that together make up the whole that became the car. So we have a model for you guys. Next, to two people, Brad Noss and Andre Pohl, for parts, and more parts. Without whom we have a car missing parts. So we have champagne for each of you guys.
Camera recover.
To Peter Bandy, who's our leather guy, who did our beautiful, beautiful interior. I am going to pause because we've heard that people absolutely love our top color, which is the cover and the back, and I'm joking because we've heard people don't. So the jury is still out. We may take a vote. I'm not saying we'll take your opinion, but we're interested. Paul Riccardi, oh, where are you?
Yeah.
Is he not here? He's got to be here. He's out waiting for Bernie. Well, I do want to thank Paul, whether he's here or not, because if it weren't for him, we literally, physically wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It was through a harrowing snowstorm that we towed the convertible with his Sprinter van. And thanks to Paul's nerves of steel, we made it over some small mountains in one piece. And so did the car. So we have champagne for Paul. Nearing the end, but not quite there, I do want to thank someone I just met a couple days ago, which is Noelle Chapron, because without her dad, we would not be owning a beautiful chaperon goddess. Thank you. We'd like to thank the birthday boy, Robert. And finally, I'm speaking for both of us the whole time, want to thank everybody here, because I may not remember everybody's names year to year, but this event is a big to-do for us, even when we came in a car that could have won worst in show. Which was many times. It's meant a lot to have such a community, a family, what feels to me like a family of people from all over the world, that every year we know we can come Father's Day and celebrate together and share the joy and share the love that we have for the cars and really for one another. So I just want to say thank you to everybody out here and to my dad.
That wraps it up for tonight. I realized I left one very important comment off of my previous comments about Drive She Said. We've accepted a lot of donations this weekend, a lot of silent auction donations, cash donations, everything. The t-shirt that William designed has completely sold out. I think this is the second year in 13 years that that's happened. And it's not because I printed less. It was because the design was strong and it spoke to people. All of the money at the end, when the smoke clears next week and all the venues are paid, anything left over in the bank is continuing to go into the Rendezvous moving forward. This has been all donations. This isn't my money. I just sit on it and manage it in a separate account. So I just wanted, it's a very important thing to acknowledge. Don't think that, you're sitting here saying, oh, great. I just bought, I just spent a couple $100 and this guy now is off to the south of France. It's not going to happen. I can get my own tickets to the south of France. Your money is all safe and secure and it will continue to roll into to help support future events. So on that note, I think it's an exodus to the springs. Some more champagne will be flowing probably. And thank you all for a great rendezvous.